We're no stranger to running jokes here on the channel, and every year seems to bring with it several brand new ones. From beloved classics like Cal is Lonely and Arboniver to more recent ones like Glom, I always love being able to laugh along with you guys, seeing the things that we all find funny and trying to find ways to incorporate them into different videos and locations on the channel. I love a good running joke. I love a good callback, and doing them on the channel is always something I really, really enjoy. Well, on very rare occasion, these running jokes have taken a physical form, like with this mini racer, which is completely based on a channel inside joke. This is Rolling Solo, and its backstory is pretty interesting. You see, something that I've joked about on my channel for several years is the Connect Star Wars I'm Han Solo song. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I love making fun of weird, goofy things my favorite franchises do, as I'm sure you've seen from this channel. And for years, I found the fact that there is an official Star Wars dance game with an entire song about Han Solo on it absolutely hilarious. I have been referencing I'm Han Solo since long before I had a YouTube channel. Okay, I have old comics that I made in middle school that make fun of it. This has just been a joke in my life, a running joke for years. It's a parody of a Jason Derulo song called Ridin' Solo. For whatever reason, they decided, hey, we're going to make a Star Wars video game with a dance mode, and we're going to parody that song as I'm Han Solo and have Han dance along to it. So with this being a big, long-standing running joke and thing I reference in my life, of course, eventually it made its way onto my channel. I believe the first time I made a joke about it was in an episode of Errors and Inconsistencies, a series that brought with it many running jokes on the channel, several of which we still reference to this day. And I used to do a lot of Errors and Inconsistencies episodes that were collabs with other channels, where they would do half of the errors and I would do the other half. And one time, when I was doing a video alone again, I made a joke saying, this time, I'm solo. And since I said that, it reminded me of the song, so I put in a little clip from it, and it became a running joke that I said every time I was doing an Errors and Inconsistencies video on my own. And eventually, it just spread to other places, like that one Weird Products episode where I absolutely blast it out of headphones. Of course, my 5,000 subscriber special, which is just a full video of me dancing to it and doing the whole thing in Connect Star Wars. And this running joke really culminated when Hot Wheels released a car called Rolling Solo in 2023. And a bunch of people, a bunch of my friends and other channels were joking to me about how they made a car called Rolling Solo and how similar that was to the inside joke. And that in and of itself culminated with Robin Tailspider sending me Rolling Solo. Now, I don't collect Hot Wheels, but Rolling Solo here has had a wonderful place hanging up on my wall for the last several years now as a car that's just really funny because it's kind of similar to a running joke that we have here. Eventually, on a live stream, my audience decided that I should make a mini racer custom based on Rolling Solo. And so we've come full circle. A running joke that I make on my channel based off of a Star Wars video game has taken car form, kind of. Isn't it crazy, the story I just told, right? Running jokes, right, guys? They could go so far and have such weird tangents. But that's what this is. This is a custom mini racer based on this item. And this is also a birthday request. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another review and to another birthday request here on the channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Rolling Solo Mini Racers Custom, a request from the one and only Cars Ignite 95. Cars Ignite is a very good friend of mine who I've known on YouTube for many, many years now. One of my oldest friends here in the Cars community, and I always look forward to what car he suggests for his birthday each year. His birthday is also only 4 days after mine, so you know he's got to be super cool, right? Cars Ignite and I often joke about all sorts of different topics and just sort of send each other funny things, and I think it's so funny that he suggested I review the Rolling Solo Custom. What a clever and funny idea. I have an absolute ton of mini racer duplicates. Just a few weeks ago, I did a stream going through all the duplicates I have, and it's a lot. While I'm usually pretty selective about what I make for my customs in 155 scale. When it comes to mini racers, I love testing out weird, unique, and different ideas. Ignore the sirens, guys. Are they after Rolling Solo? No, but I love sort of experimenting, doing different things, super unique things that I wouldn't usually do for 155 scale customs. That includes a lot of sort of funnier joke items, and man, I thought the suggestion of doing a Rolling Solo custom was such a funny idea. This is obviously a very uniquely shaped Hot Wheels. This is part of their Track Stars line, or Hot Wheels Track Champ, I guess. And I don't really pay attention to Hot Wheels. This is obviously a sort of fictional car design that Hot Wheels did. Super futuristic, doesn't even really have a windshield. You know, it's one of the sort of fantasy car designs that Hot Wheels does. And we decided that a Jackson Storm would probably be the best fit for it. So I used Rollin Solo as a reference and recreated him in Mini Racer's form. My favorite thing about this item is how I did the eyes, honestly. You know, I do think that I translated this weird, wacky design onto Jackson Storm pretty well. I think it is the item that would fit it the best. Maybe a Dats Jammin', honestly, could have pulled it off, but I'm not even sure if there was a Dats Jammin' mini racer at the time. Actually, I think there was, but I didn't have a duplicate. I think maybe Dats would have been better in hindsight, but Jackson definitely really works. This guy's actually gotten a little sun faded over the years, just because mini racers sit right by my windows and the sun absolutely beats down on my room. It gets so hot in here. So I did go in and do a new fresh red coat of paint for him before starting this video. So the red is a little more vibrant than some of the other colors, and I think that works perfectly fine here. I really, really like how he turned out. My favorite part is the eyes. Taking this sort of experimental windshield that stretches down the entire car with the black and red stripes and turning it into a sort of infrared design. I really, really like this. What I did was I colored in the eyes first, the blue pupils and the little black dots in there, or I guess technically the black bar with pupils, whatever. The blue eyes, the black pupils, and I painted red over it to give it this sort of red visor design. It's something I've never tried again on a custom. I kind of did something similar with the Carrier in Cars Adventures, but I really, really like how it turned out. Of course, we have the number 41 here, just like how we have it on Rollin Solo. We've got some stripes here. His mouth, of course, is where the Hot Wheels logo was on the original one. We have the red bumper. We have the black with red stripes going all the way across the top. Of course, again, this is a windshield on the original, but here we just made it into stripes. We got the 41 on this side. Actually, I think we've got the same design, yeah, on either side. And moving around, you can see that I had the black area expand to the back. As you can see, it sort of widens out. Jackson, no! Widens out just like it does here. Once again, I removed the Hot Wheels logo from the back, just gave it the sort of gray and red stripes, and the back itself is completely painted in red with a little bit of silver there as well, and some black just referencing the shaping of the back. There is a look at the other side, and finally there is a look at the base, which is actually red on the original item. A cool upgrade would be to make the whole base of this red, honestly. And look, even the wheels, I even made the wheels match, which good job me. I didn't even realize that I had done that. This is an item that I am quite fond of. It was so fun, not only to reference a long-standing running joke on the channel, but also to take a non-Cars item, a non-Cars toy, a Hot Wheels, and turn it into a custom Cars diecast. From what I've heard, they've since repainted Rolling Solo like 2 or 3 times, so maybe one day the Rolling Solo custom here will have some twins, but for now, we just got this one, and of course the original Don't Talk to Me or My Son Ever Again. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Once again, a very happy birthday to you, Cars Ignite 95, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.